So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing.
And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Our final line score tonight. No question he was a tough out up there.
Back live now. About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Darren James will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. These Angels, Eric, as they enter play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip. So lately, they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh? Come on, big guy. One time,
and he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lozano backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games.
Ray Dawkins gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. James in foul ground, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 8, left fielder.
Settling in now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Kobayashi sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Gil Juarez will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 5th coming up. Darren James gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Sanchez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Darren James will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. This is the MLB pregame show. Wednesday night baseball on the show from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, you know, you better not sleep on that guy hitting 7.
Darren James will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let...
Will Myers will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, better be careful.
Not in time as he steals second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Sanchez moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for LA. Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Murray giving chase. 1 out. Darren James will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 14 on the season as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Darren James is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away.
Boy, that's a nice job.
Darren James will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Hey, drive it in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Oh, now a ground ball here to the right side, and that's going to find its way into right field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th. Will Myers gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Taken for strike 3. The throw.
He's safe.
Far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this nearly turned into a strike.
Chris Owings takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Sanchez sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Well, I don't think they're in the clear just yet, but things are starting to look a little...
Striding in to start the 9th, Frank James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Line drive to left, and this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign.
Yeah, come on, hit me!
The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Back live. Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the LA Dodgers. Darren James will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. These Angels, Eric, as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year, so obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
Will Myers will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And the runner back.
Come on now, get the pitch up there, kid.
And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the... Darren James is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Walker peers in. Here it is on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0.
Hey, we got one out here.
Striding into the box, Ray Dawkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still on 1-2, and he gets this one down. James comes up with it, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The right fielder, number 31.
So striding in, number 5, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Here we go.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but
Down. 0-2.
as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Time, right now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Here we go. Come on now. One time.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Hey, get on for us here.
Trying to hold the lead. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
And you can see the pitch.
Will Myers strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Sam Anderskow stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Score remains tied 1-1. So stepping in, number 5, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Like you can, like you can. Come on.
Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home.
Stand up right here.
The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
What a clutch job of hitting.
Here we go right here. No one better.
Will Myers gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
No one better up there, kid.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Manny Cabral, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. Sam Anderskow will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits with 1. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball.